wakitaka, wakipenda wataurekebisha. Kwa sasa washapendekeza, washarekebisha, basi tunatarajia kwamba tuende katika kura ya maoni, Wakenya waidhinishe.
Ni kauli yako hiyo. Asante sana. Sisi tufungie, maana yake tuna sekunde kidogo tu. Unadhani pia hata yale ambayo yanatokea ndani ya ODM kutokana na mjadala huu wa katiba ni kengele ya hatari kwa mustakabali wa hata kura ya maamuzi? Ukimalizia.
Kidogo ni msimu tu wa siasa, na tuone kwamba watu wanatoa maoni yao. Tutaona mkono
Asante sana Cynthia Mutera. Tungependa tuendelee, lakini naona muda haunasi, mpenzi mtazamaji, na hadi kufikia hapo ndio tunatamatisha NTV sasa kwa Jumatatu hii, lakini usiondoke hapa kwenye NTV, manake kama unavyoona
Nobody wants to be an obstacle to their success. Despite the great intention, much of the obstacles you encounter are your own creation. You created them without knowing. You know why? Because much of your thought process is done unconsciously. Have you thought about that? Do you sometimes feel you're stuck and enclosed in a sort of a cage that you don't know what to do? Well, uncage yourself. This is your ultimate guide. The book is intended to help you interrogate your self-limiting habits and beliefs that hinder your growth and prevents you from achieving your potential. Break free from the self-made cages and prisons. Written in simple yet thought-provoking way, this book aims to help you unlock your next level in your health, wealth, and relationships. Get yourself a copy today.
You have seen Commissioner Opio, and the security of the, please sit down, and the security of the scripts was under 24-hour guard through the agency approach coordinated by Commissioner Opio and some others that I cannot bring here. So I therefore want to thank my colleagues, Dr. Fred Matiang'i, CS Interior and Coordination of the National Government, and my other colleague, CS Mucheru, who is in charge of ICT, for having given us excellent data entry personnel who have also gone out of their way to show that it can be done. Ladies and gentlemen, this examination was marked in 35 centers within the larger Nairobi metropolis. Our decision to increase the number of centers to 35 enabled us to take good care of the teachers by ensuring that we provided exercise according to the Ministry of Health guidelines. I want to name the Marcus at Thika High School and St. Francis Girls who are just wending, and to recognize their gallantry despite all this that we must deal with as we speak, that they have made it possible for us to stick to our timetable of opening schools as and when all the university, all the education stakeholders agreed last year. Therefore, over the next couple of years, we are going to the next level, which will require certain experts to do certain things. Therefore, there should be no rumors as to when the exam results will be. They will be ready when they are ready. So give a break. Since the teachers have done their work, now their experts will do a little bit more. All I can tell you is that the results come out reasonably well as expected, so that if we require, for example, more of our children to apply to teacher training colleges to be trained on the CBC curriculum, then they should to benefit, because we are now having an entry now and we are going to have another entry in August. Don't ask anybody or don't listen to anybody why are you rushing with the result. Anybody who asks that uses his brain. But life must continue despite the fact that the COVID-19
March to April and being taken care of and being released in May. Remember, the traditional date of October and December was the norm, but COVID-19 taking away those students for more than 7 months, them having to come back to school in September of 2020. And this was a concern for many parents who had believed that their children were not fully ready, having missed an entire 2 terms away from the schooling. However, CS Magoha had clearly expressed concern and said that their marking would be humane to undertake in terms of ensuring that the children pass according to how they have understood those questions. We also know that there was insecurity in certain parts of the country, in Baringo, for example, in Tiati, all the way in the cross of the border to Turkana area. So there are those students who did not necessarily go to do their exams in the schools that they was expected to, because of the whole issue of insecurity. However, also we know that last year the issue of the flooding of lakes on the floor of the Rift Valley and some parts of Lake Victoria also caused a big concern. in terms of students not being able to do their exams